Hello everyone, I'm doing inner child healing readings for Leo season because as we know, Leo represents the child of the zodiac, okay? So this is going to apply to Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and even Chiron. I didn't mention this in the other videos, but definitely Chiron placement because that's the wounded area in your chart, in the area that you have to really work. It may be very challenging for you to work through, okay? So, the first card out is the Star card. Okay, this is Aquarius energy. This is also fixed, a fixed sign. We have Temperance, which is representative of Sagittarius energy, okay? Which is immutable energy, ever changing, okay? And we know fixed and immutable are polar opposites, okay? And then for your underlying energy, you have the Six of Swords in reverse, air energy, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then for your Wisdom of the Oracle card, you got your own card. Like, to me, this is Scorpio energy, regeneration, okay? So let's get into it. So I feel like your inner child is trying to communicate to you, Scorpio placements, that it is okay to beat to a different drum. I'm sorry. It's okay to be eccentric. It's okay to be different. I feel like it's calling for my Scorpios to like be you, like, and there will be people who dig it. Like, don't stop worrying about like whether you're going to be accepted, because first you have to accept yourself. I feel like for my Scorpio placements, there was a sense of feeling alone when you were growing up, okay? As we know, Scorpios are prone to this. Scorpio placements, does not mean that this was your experience, okay? Typically, Scorpio placements, Scorpio suns, I have recognized in my experience, I have recognized that Scorpio suns and probably people that have like heavy Scorpio placements, that there was discord when you were in your mom's belly, when you were first born, or while you were growing up. And for some people, it could be all three, okay? So when that type of stuff happens, that can create a subconsciously, your parent might not even realize it, okay? This might create a barrier where your parent feels like they can't really give their full emotional, the full emotional scope that Scorpio really needs. They oftentimes don't get it as an infant or as a child, okay? Because there is turmoil going on in their home, or while they're baking in the oven, and what the mom feels, baby feels, okay? So if there was some type of trauma or drama, you felt those things early on in the womb, okay? You were taking on, your mom's trauma. You take on generations and generations ahead of you trauma, okay? So that's why it's so hard for us to, in general, to work through these things, okay, that are challenging. Okay, so for some of my Scorpio placements, I feel like you felt like you had to raise yourself. You were more of an adult than some of the adults around you. And with the Star card, I feel like you could see through a lot of the adults around you, but they will try to trick you and say, oh no, that's not what's happening. Stay in a child's place, da 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 da. But you will be spot on, okay? So with these great observation skills that you possess and acquire naturally, they were shunned by the adults around you who wanted to wear masks and who didn't want their what am I trying to say? They didn't want their demons to be on display, okay? So, you know, you were probably, as a child, as a teenager, go around people, spot something and be like, oh, da 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 da, and then there would be this big upheaval. You need to mind your business, da 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 da. But I feel like for a good portion of my Scorpio placements, your intuition may have been beaten out of you, whether that was someone constantly tricking you and telling you this is not what this is, that's not what's happening. No, I didn't do that, to where you were, you know, you got put in trouble for just speaking up, because we know the star card Aquarius energy is the truth bearer. So I feel like because you would get in trouble for your truths, for just telling the truth. So I get the feeling that if there were like compulsive liars around you, they really be like, oh damn, here goes Scorpio, da 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 da. But yeah, I feel like your inner child is telling you to don't think about what happened in your previous programming. Speak your truth, live authentically, beat to your own drum. If there's something that interests you that seems quirky, you know, as long as it ain't something harming children, or you know what I'm trying to say, then I feel like you should go towards that. With this Temperance card here, the Sagittarius energy, I feel like my Scorpio placements, you could have felt so, like you could have went through a lot of emotional ups and downs, and you could have a pessimistic view on things. This Sagittarius energy is here to tell you, be optimistic. Don't commit to the worst outcome just so you can feel comfortable. Don't do that anymore. Your inner child wants you to break free from that, okay? Be optimistic like a child, okay? Hope for the better like a child, okay? Beat to your own drum like a child, okay? Pursue what interests you, okay? And then the underlying energy, you got the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? When this is, when this is upright, this is someone moving away from stifling beliefs, from drama, okay? So I feel like some of my Scorpio placements, you are choosing to stay stuck in your thoughts and your ideals and your beliefs. It's calling for you to shift your perspective. You can change the world if you change your thinking. Got it? You can change the world if you change your thinking. And most importantly, you can change you. Okay? And your lifestyle and what's going on. And baby, regeneration. It's time for you to abandon those outdated beliefs of you don't have community, you can't depend on people. No. Get a new community. Acknowledge that people are who they are. You can't get them to be who you want them to be just because they have a certain title in your life. And start living. Life is for the living. Start living. It's time for you to turn over a new leaf, Scorpio. Okay? Now, if you agree, comment below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Thank you for viewing.